Here I've been preparing some Aeronef models from Brigade Models in the UK. I've got a little range here including a carrier. If I remember rightly, that is called a Raiju class carrier. There's also a Yashima class battleship, which is this chap over here, which I'll bring him into the frame a bit. Here we go. Aeronef is actually a lighter than air class game for these ships, so they won't actually be floating, although they do look like the sort of old American style river monitors. They're actually designed to go onto flight stems and be part of the Aeronef game. This particular set, I've just been sanding them all down and preparing them. They come in multiple parts, so you can see on the larger ships you've got the funnel. On this battleship you've got a sort of a base hull plate, which then builds up. They've actually come together, they come together very neatly. They're very simple really in terms of build time, and just sanding down a few little trimmed edges and things on the flash. You can see these models here are in little pieces as well, so I can't remember which particular one these are. Maybe they're sort of cruisers. They pop together neatly with, again, separate funnels that fit little glue on the back when I've done those. The carrier, you can see again, is built in the same way in stages. So if I whip the flight deck off, you can then see again it's got a sort of a base plate. You build it up with this central hull piece that slots in. Just trying to get that to slot in neatly. And then you've got, again, the funnel is separate, but then you just drop on this flight deck, which sort of finishes the carrier. That's about it. Again, I've bought these separate little planes. These are all for the Japanese faction, and this is a little small flight of aircraft. I think I should have bought a couple more of those because I'm going to glue some on the deck. I think I'm going to go with the white, that classic kind of World War II style white colour with the red sun markings on the wings for the aircraft, and then a dark green for the main areas of the hull, and obviously a sort of wooden flight deck because of the age and sort of period for these. I've got a couple of dirigibles here which are just out of the view. Let me bring them in a bit. They come in these two parts. They've got little tiny connectors on the bottom there that sit them into the, I think you call it a gondola, I'm not sure, in terms of that base for this, and that's going to be tricky getting it in, but it's on there. The Brigade Models, who produce the miniatures for Aeronef, have quite a considerable range. There's everything from, in terms of factions, Luxembourg, Belgium, Switzerland, Chile, Italy, Turkey. You've got various pirates, merchant vessels, as well as the key factions like the obviously Britain, Germany, France, Russia, and these are the Japanese ones which I picked out because I liked the styling. All the different particular factions have quite distinct styling. So like obviously the Russians are sort of a chunky look. You've got a kind of a rounded look to the US ones as well. So there's a variety that you can pick from in terms of gaming, and they're also very reasonably priced. You can get a little squadron and a flight together like this, ready for a game relatively cheaply. I believe the rules you can buy on the Brigade Models website. I bought mine I think at a show many years ago, but you can also download them as a PDF from Wargames Vault, which is the same place where I sell my Grunts rules as a PDF. So thanks for listening in. I'm going to be painting these, and we'll show you some next phases, perhaps even show you some of the brief painting that I do on them to get a feel for it. Of course, there's also more masts and things to put on. I know some people go to quite a lot of technical sort of levels to install rigging and things from these. I'm not sure I'm going to go to that sort of level of detail on these, but I'll see how I get on. Thanks, bye.